This is like my second time recording this because I was like repeating myself too much and I was, cringing at myself, which is funny because like I feel like every time I'm editing these videos, it's like so hard for me because, I don't know. I don't like listening to myself. And that's maybe, I don't know. It's just, it's just hard because I guess, it's on video. It's easier to nitpick things, and I'm aware, and I guess, expecting there will be people that nitpick things and all that stuff. So, when I do repeat myself or I don't make any sense, I try to not to take it too seriously, and because it's like I know I'm not perfect, and I gotta start somewhere, and I feel like I should almost even be like, I guess, used to it, not being, I guess, perfect at something, because it's like I don't even think I'm perfect at anything. So I just don't think I should always expect that everything's gonna be how I hope it is, I guess, just hoping that everything does make sense, everything does flow and all that stuff. When I was younger, I actually couldn't say my R's, and I was so insecure to even like talk because I would have like kids make fun of me that I couldn't like say something right, and yeah, like hurt my feelings. But just looking back, like it's just more of like kids wanting to like be funny. So it's like, when something sounds funny, let's like point that out and all that stuff. And I'm a kid too, so I'm just like, I don't know how to take it, and I'm just like, well, gosh, like I don't know, does it make me feel good? Like I don't know how to do something like everyone else, and I don't know how to say certain things correctly because I can't say my R's, and yeah, like just, and then it making me feel more like, okay, I'm just gonna like not talk, or if I get called out on to like read out loud, in class, like, oh my gosh, that would give me so much anxiety. And, it's just like realizing like it is what it is. We can't control how other people want to, you know, pinpoint things about us. And at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, I wanted to get better, and then eventually I was able to say my R's and stuff. And I think that's all we can do is just like, it's, I guess I'm saying is like when someone does pinpoint things that like we're aware of, like, yeah, I know I don't always speak fluent, or as in like I don't know if I'm always making sense. Like I know sometimes I don't. And I think that was like one of like my biggest insecurities, like talking online is just not making sense. Because I love talking in person to people because I feel like it's easier to bounce back off of someone else. And it's just, knowing someone's being sincere, and like you can really feel like, I don't know, their emotions, and like it's just easier. It's easier to connect with people in real life. So I'm just I'm still getting used to it because it's like I know the people that do understand where I'm coming from, or they understand what I'm trying to say even when I don't make sense, and they get what I'm trying to say. And it means a lot when you guys understand, and then it actually means something to you too. And yeah, like like that means a lot, and it also helps me like to get better because if this is the worst it's going to be, then maybe it's not as bad as I think, because at least someone understands what I'm trying to say. But I think the most sad part would be if like we gave up, even if it's not good, because it's probably not going to be good for a while because it's going to take a lot of practice, and I'm going to have to get better and used to it. But yeah, I'm just don't want you to also give up on yourself. Like, I don't know, it's towards the end of January. I don't know if you guys set like goals or, things like that for the new year. And, you know, even if they're not going so well, even if you feel like, man, like, am I even improving? Like, whatever that may be, just be more patient with yourself. It's only been a month, or who knows when you started. Like, just be more patient. Sometimes things don't click for a while, and sometimes it's just, finding that like groove, or ironing out those like little parts for it. But just don't give up on yourself. You know, if there's something you really want, then give yourself that. Give yourself that patience and also like what you need to do to get better. Sometimes it's just more practice, putting more hours into something, or, you know, whatever that may be. But just know that things are uncomfortable for a lot of people that are trying to get better at something, and it is going to be uncomfortable. But, you know, you pushing through that is where it's going to like matter and where you're going to actually see the difference. You know, anything we do is going to feel uncomfortable a little bit because it's new and it's different. And you're used to not doing that because you want to be comfortable and not judged or who knows what, you know? So just hang in there. I believe in you, and, you know, you're going to get better. We're all going to get better. And, you know, if there was this thing I heard that if you have things that you feel like are stopping you from what you want to achieve or your goals, write them down and cross off the ones that you literally have no control over. And sometimes that's what other people think about you. You have no control over that. You really don't. So cross it out. And if you realize like that was like the biggest thing from stopping you to do something, then, you know, let that be like I don't know, just like something to think about, you know. So we are just going to hit in there. We're going to hit chest today and shoulders and, oh, biceps. How can I forget that? And I'm kind of pumped. I don't know, just feel like my arms have been feeling small for some reason. And, you know, I feel like we're all have that like little body dysmorphia sometimes. It's like, man, like it's weird. I used to think that they were too big, but like more on like the, you know, fluffy side, not muscular side. But now I'm just like, nah, like they kind of look small, but you know, maybe it's because like when you're bulking and stuff, like you're going to be fluffier. And when you're leaner, it's nice because it also gives the illusion that some parts are bigger than others because, you know, like your waist is more tapered down and then your arms look bigger and all that stuff. So I think the hardest part for me during this bulk is that my waist isn't as small anymore. And it's just like getting used to that because, you know, even for like a girl, like you just carry more of your fat there and it can be a little uncomfortable for me. And I'm trying not to overthink it because it's just like, well, I can't control that too much, you know? So yeah, like those are just some of my thoughts this today. So let's just hit in there and get a good workout in. My forearms are like super sore from leg day yesterday. I think it was from holding on when I was doing leg press. It's crazy. Oh, okay, well, hopefully it doesn't affect the bicep curls or like anything else for today. But yeah, feeling really nice and warm. I'm gonna go ahead and do my first working set. So this is more weight than we did last time, and so we'll see how much reps I'll be able to do with this. My hands are all sweaty. Okay. I don't know if it was just me, but I think I was bouncing the weight on the machine too much. So I'll probably watch out for that one for the next set. Um, yeah, I mean, those felt good. I was surprised that that weight felt that good. Yeah. So been loving these. I know, I think in the video it looks like I'm doing like an incline. This one's the flat one. think because it's a hoist, it looks different. But the incline's right next to me. It's over there. And you know, that one's good too. But yeah, I've been liking this one for flat. Whew. Okay, second set. Feeling really sweaty. I think because I'm wearing this, but I mean, I feel warm, but I don't like this. Well, I like sweat. I don't like the sweat on my hands. So I'm kind of glad that this has like some fabric I can put on, kind of help a little bit. But no, we like the sweat. Okay, I'll go ahead and do the second set. I didn't think I was gonna do that last rep, but I was like, nah, let's just try that one more rep. You know, if I can't push it up, I'll just you know, put it down. And we were able to do that extra rep. So I think that's the nice thing about doing like a lift where you feel safe in. You could push it just a little more, knowing that, you know, you're not going to hurt yourself. Because I think that's the scary part is no one likes an injury. We don't want to hurt ourselves and then do a setback for longer. But those felt really nice. I'm glad that, you know, yeah, I'm just happy with how those felt. Let's go ahead and do an incline movement. So you know how with the Smith machine, you have to count for, you know, the bar moving, you know, unracking it, I guess you can say. So because of that, like, I don't know, too much was going on with the wrist. I'm going to just put on my wraps and just like, that way I just know they're for sure secured. If you get what I'm talking about, right? Like you kind of have to adjust your wrist accordingly to, for that little, I don't know. You guys, you know, if you use the Smith machine, you know what I'm talking about. So I'll see if this feels better with it. Just more of like, just to keep them secure. Make sure no funny business is going on because you don't want your wrist to be moving, you know. Okay. Okay. I lowered the weight a little bit because, yeah, I feel like it really killed them with the first lift over there, which, you know, that one is more of a newer lift, so it's just like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I want to say getting fatigued faster. I don't know, but it's just like one of those things where, you know, I'm not mad about it. Like my chest feels great. I did, you know, push the weight I wanted to push. And sometimes, you know, that's why, you know, that's why I guess you guys are already used to. I don't do like 50 sets of things. Just make sure every set really counts. And, you know, because then it's just like your body's just going to be fatigued. And is it really like, you know, getting I don't know, just getting that workout in. I feel like at that point, it's almost like you're doing cardio if you're just like doing so many sets. But anyway, that's how I like to go about it. It mentally helps me. And, you know, I've been feeling good about it. Like my body's been showing me the results I want. So I'll go ahead and keep this weight and we'll do it for one more. So we're doing 2 sets of each lift. And so overall be 6 sets for chest. I don't know if I mentioned, but no, these felt way nicer putting these on when I was doing my set. So we're gonna keep them. Oh, yeah. Again, if I didn't think I was safe, I wouldn't have pushed that last rep. So at least make sure you're doing one movement for that muscle group that you feel safe in, that you know you're pushing yourself enough, not because you're scared you're gonna hurt yourself, but you know, because you know it's safe. You know, because you can probably do more than you think you can. Okay, I'm gonna go and try to find some, I was gonna say some flies, you know, not real flies. The machine. Let's go and do flies. I don't know if you guys remember me saying that there was a machine I loved for flies that really had the stretch super nice and comfortable. So this is this machine. And I'm trying it for the second time and wow, I really love it. It's like funny when you try a new machine and you're trying to debate like, man, is this like either a game changer or I don't know. So I feel like I found that sweet spot. And for this one, I have to go like lighter to make sure I'm like squeezing right here. But yeah, because I think the last time I did it, I said I didn't like it right here. It felt uncomfortable, but I was just going too heavy. I need to like lighten the weight. So I think, you know, that's with any new machine or movement. You're just still figuring out what weight is like that sweet spot. So I found it and it feels really good. So we'll go ahead and do this be the second set. And yeah, it just feels super good. I'm excited to go ahead and get into it. It's fun feeling when you're done hitting chest and you just flex it, and yeah, it feels cool. We might have trouble driving home today. Um, it's okay. Let's, I mean, that was the last one, so let's go ahead and do shoulders. And I'm gonna do the overhead press, or at least I want to. So let's go and hope that's open. Okay, so I was thinking I should try using the straps for these two and see how they feel. And I checked, so last time I was only able to do 4 reps of this. So we'll do 1 set with this weight, and then I might drop it for the next one, but let's hope I can get 5. But, you know, we are indirectly working our shoulders when we're doing chest, and my chest feels pretty burnt out already. So, you know, let's just hope. If we do, you already know I'll be happy if I get that 1 rep. So, okay. Whew. Oh, come on. At least we have the stoppers. Yeah, my chest is really pumped from working it. Okay, so geez, yeah, I'm glad we have those. Thanks for you know, reminding me, you guys. I don't want to imagine what would have happened. Okay, for the next set, we'll drop it. Whoa. Okay. One more set of this, and we'll do side lateral. Yeah. What was I thinking? I was thinking something, but forgot. Uh, oh, yeah, I'm wondering, I feel like when I did these last, I was more slanted. I feel more upright. But I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm trying to figure out which one I prefer more. Because when I was slanted more, I felt like my shoulders were like on fire. But I don't know. I don't know. I can't count last set because it was like barely anything. But I'll go ahead and do this one and see how they feel. Hits this bench is like, keeps moving. Where? What do I have? I don't know why I have the broken one when there's like actually like 5 benches over there. Um, so okay, we'll do side laterals next. And yeah, I know some of you guys said that you love doing side laterals on the bench as well. Yeah, I don't know. I just really like it too. I just feel like, you know, it just keeps you stable, and it's just nice. Okay, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, so I'm kind of bummed. I know my gym has 17.5 pounds, but we're just using 15s because I can't find them. Maybe I'll like pause at the top a little bit to make it harder, but kind of bummed. Want to use the 17s. Or I guess who knows? Maybe my shoulders are already, you know, I guess this is good weight for them because they're. It's not like they haven't been working, but I just never want to go easy just because I can't find a weight. I would hate that. I hate when that does happen. I usually go higher just because I don't want to do the lower weight to go easy on myself. But when it comes to shoulders, you can't really jump like that. So yeah, I think the pausing, or at least, very slow, descend is the best for smaller muscle groups that you really can't jump that high in. So I felt like a really good set. We'll do 2 more of those. Okay, so we're starting with 35s first, and then I'll probably drop it to the 30s for the next 2 sets. But I think they can handle them. Obviously, a big jump to 5 more pounds, I don't prefer it, but I don't have, I guess, those increments you can do when you have dumbbells. I wish I did. So, let's see how many reps we can get. Huh. Funny that the right couldn't put that last rep up. But that's why I start with the weak side first. So yeah, just surprised that it was able to go up and this one wasn't. I did more than I thought I could, so I'm happy with that. I think for now we'll just always hit it for at least 1 set, but I'll drop it down to the 30s. Yeah. Okay, so there's no 30s, and I don't want to go down to 25, but that'd be just too easy. So we're gonna do the 35s for 1 more set, and then hopefully the 30s show up because, yeah. Okay, let's just do it. That set didn't feel too bad, so. But. Okay. Need those 30s. Yeah, because I don't want to ever go lower than 5 reps ever, especially for biceps. But like I said, I don't want to go to 25s. Maybe I should have just done like a table movement or something. So if there's no 30s, maybe I'll do like cables, or I guess I'll figure it out. Okay, we found some 30s. So this should be a nice last set. Yeah. So either my biceps are fatigued from doing the 35s, or this is gonna feel like lighter because it's like a big drop, 35 to 30. So it'll be fun to see what happens. And my hands are so sweaty. I want to say those 10 reps for each arm. So good thing we did higher ups to 35. So maybe it would have just been like 15 to 20 reps, or I don't know. But no, this felt really good. And yeah, the 30s actually felt kind of light compared to the 35s. So it was one of those kind of moments, because it's just like in comparison, holding them and then holding these. Okay, so now we just have one more bicep movement and we'll be done. So I like how I forgot to record that last set. And I was talking to you guys, and then after all of it, I looked at it. I'm like, wow, I didn't press record. Oh my God. I would think that I would be better at that by now. But gosh. Anyways, you guys, I did my last set. It was a good set. Wish you were there for it. But like I was saying, we're done. We'll do some posing. But I was saying that, like, you know, biceps are hard. I mean, like, pushing yourself is hard. And, you want to give up like 2 to 3 reps before. And you're just like, nah, it's good. But you do have like 2 to 3 more in you. You really do. I think it's really hard to get to that. I don't know if to call it even mindset, or like just to know, like, yeah, those were my last 2 to 3. Like, I know I couldn't do more than that. Sometimes it's hard to know where that point is. Even I'm finding out, like, oh, I had 2 more in me still. I really did, but it got hard. So, yeah, just saying how I was feeling like that for these, like they were getting hard, and I'm like, nah, let's just finish. We're done. But I'm like, no, you have at least 1 more in you, and I did. And I was saying how my little sister has like amazing arms, and like I always admired her bicep and her bicep veins and stuff. So, I'm not happy where my arms are at. So like that's why I'm like, okay, we need to actually work on them. And I was thinking of her, I'm like, yeah, she wouldn't have stopped with 1 rep. Like, as in, like, she had 1 or 2 more. Like, that's how she lives. And that's kind of where I want to get. Like, I want to get where you're looking at someone and you're like, oh, they're done. And they like do 2 more and you're just like, what? So anyway, that's what I keep thinking. I'm like, yep, you're not there yet. But just having that in mind is just like, but it makes it exciting because you do surprise yourself. Anyways, let's go ahead and see how the pump looks. Okay, we'll do some fun posing with the compression shirt. I always think it looks cool with the compression shirt. And then we'll, see what we're working with. I'm like, wait, how does this one go? Oof. What else? Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. So I feel like the nice thing about compression shirts is I don't want to see my fluff a little, like, more than I have to, because like, I mean, hey, we're in a bulk, so my arms I feel like look like a blah. But when I'm wearing my compression shirt, it doesn't like look as bad. That's just me. I don't know. I think that's it. Yeah. I mean, there's this one, I guess, maybe for the shoulders. Oh, wow. My whole body's tired. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah. I was getting closer because I'm like, I wanted to see what was going on, but I don't know. Maybe it's better back here. Not sure. But yeah, we finished and it was a good workout, and I'll just see you guys in the car. I'm reading you guys' comments while I was like leaving the gym, and you guys are saying that you're excited for the eating video. I don't know. Okay, well, I'm glad you're excited, but while I was recording it, it just felt I wasn't happy with it, I guess. But I don't know, maybe because I didn't feel like it was giving any value, because I'm just showing you guys what I eat, and to me I'm just like, food's food. I don't know if this is really gonna matter to someone, but I'm not gonna overthink it. I'll still post it. I mean, you probably have seen it already, so I don't know. Yeah, I guess we'll see. I haven't edited it yet, so when I get home I'll do that one, and then I'll finish doing this one. But yeah, I just feel like, yeah, and so like me doing that video, I wasn't like happy with it. Like I was just like, I don't know, something about it, I don't know. So it being the first one, maybe you guys can tell me a little bit of like what you were expecting or how you would like for me to go about it, because I mean, I'm doing that one for you guys. If you guys wanted to like see really what I eat in a day, so I was just like, yeah, like that's fine, I'll do it. If anything, just to get a little idea of what I prefer and all that stuff. But Yeah, I think that was just like the one that I was just like, nah, like this video is not good. And then I also talked about how I just felt like awkward because I'm just like, I didn't have like a set plan. And I felt like I was getting like sidetracked because I was just like describing like how I was making something, but I'm like, I don't think they want to know how I make it. They're just here to see what I'm eating. And then I felt funny because I'm like, well, do they literally want to see me eat? And so I'm just like, okay, I'm overthinking it too much because I'm just like, now I just want to eat like maybe a few spoons, and then I'm like, okay, and then I'll go and do my thing and all that stuff. So yeah, that one was a weird video for me to record, but you guys said you wanted to see it, so I still did it, and yeah, I'm just not gonna overthink it too much, but yeah, and I think someone else said something else in the comments. Oh, because I was saying that I wanted to, or at least I was saying I feel like Versa grips. So see, I forgot the name. Would be better, but then you guys are saying that you use them and your hands are still sweaty and they slip. So that's a big reason why I do use straps, because my hands do get sweaty, so I'm just like, well, I don't want that. So thank you for telling me that, because now I'm just like, okay, you know what, I don't have them, maybe that's not a bad thing, because maybe I actually would prefer the ones I have, just the original straps. And yeah, so I appreciate you letting me know, and I think that's like the fun part of you know sharing experiences with each other, is because it's like, I didn't even think about that. I feel like, yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, the material might actually be slippery, compared to just the fabric of the original, just like straps. But yeah, I thought that was interesting. That I wasn't even thinking about that, because I had tried them once and I loved them, but you have to try something more than once to really like give an honest review about it. So I appreciate, the people that have used them and like what you think about them. So thank you. And gosh, I was going to talk about something else. I got sidetracked a lot. And yeah, I don't know. Usually it's funny because I don't record every day. I just record when I work out. And when I rest for 2 days and then come back, like I feel like I'm getting used to talking to the camera again. It's kind of funny. I'm just like, man, it wasn't even that long. And I'm just like overthinking it. And yeah, it's just something how I was talking in the beginning, like I'll get used to. And, I'm not, what was I going to say? Like, I guess I'm just like, I don't mind like sharing like my thoughts and like things that I've been through and all that stuff. Like I don't mind, even though sometimes I question when I told myself, oh, when I start recording, like I don't want to share so much, because I'm like, I don't want to be that vulnerable. But then sometimes I'm like, I don't really care. Like it's okay. Like it doesn't take away from me. For me being vulnerable, like if anything, it can probably help someone else. And to me, I'm like, that's worth it. So yeah, I guess there are times that I am like, I do feel vulnerable, but in the big scheme of things, like it doesn't bother me. And I'm glad that you guys do take something from it. And because that's the main reason why I do, because I want to help someone else, with something that, I probably went through or had even the same thoughts or all that stuff. So yeah, I just wanted to like talk about that, because I don't know how not to be. Maybe that's why too. I just don't know how not to be. I don't know how not to tell you guys what my thoughts are and what I'm thinking. I just, yeah, and just like telling you guys. And because like at the end of the day, like that sits good for me. I'm like, I don't feel like I'm being anything I wouldn't be like in person. Like this is how I would be in person, and that's the person I want to give you guys. So yeah, so I guess we'll just end it there. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great workout. I love hearing how when you guys are watching these that you're going to go and work out. Like that's so cool. And yeah, I'm just glad like that your workouts are going well, and like I love how you give me like little tidbits on all that stuff. So, thanks guys. I I do appreciate, and it gets me motivated as well, just knowing, like, I don't know, just hearing that is just kind of like, yeah, I don't know, it's cool. So I'll see you guys for, what's the next thing? Hamstrings and glutes. So I'll see you guys for that one, and thanks for watching this one. Bye, guys.